Welcome to Game Time with Eric Connert, live from News 8 Right Now studios each Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. We chat all things youth sports here and beyond. And as many of you know, I'm a former college athlete. I've spent the last decade coaching youth sports, hundreds of games, coast to coast. So I've learned a lot, but I don't know everything, which is why we bring the guests and experts on this show. We have another jam-packed show for you, including how young athletes should train physically to stay at the top of their game. A football coach and MMA fighter knows all about it. He joins us live here in a moment. And Marsh on the mic is back on our mics to discuss the biggest high school matchups. Plus, we're meeting the Mira Mesa boys basketball team fresh off their CIF championship. Their first one ever at that school, by the way. Pretty cool. First, let's get your athlete ready for the next level physically. Mike Turnaukas, a former MMJ fighter, football coach, fitness expert. He's been in the game. He's around the game. He preps athletes for the game. He joins us live now on Game Time. I shouldn't call you a former MMJ. You're still doing that MMJ thing, aren't you, Coach?
Still doing it. Still
Man.
training, yeah.
And you're coach of football where now?
I'm at La Jolla now.
Okay,
Go Vikings.
Coach Mike, so glad you're with us here. I had a chance to talk to you a little bit before the show. Boy, you are knowledgeable. You know everything to get athletes in shape from young to old. Let's start in the beginning. How early can our young athletes start working out, and what should they be doing?
As early as you can start taking instructions is
Okay.
what I always say. That's if you can take instructions, you can control the body, you can start to train.
Okay, so puberty comes, then maybe we could start doing some of the weights as long as we know what we're doing, right?
Let's earn those weights.
Okay.
Right? I would always say get the technique first in anything, right? Let's lock in that technique. Let's make sure that we're taking the instruction. We have a routine. Resistance training is great. I'm big on band work. Add that resistance training, get that full range of motion, lock in that technique, and then you can start adding that weight.
Yeah, let's talk about as people approach their seasons. You know, I call it off season, and then there's in season. You have a different term for it. Walk us through the different types of seasons and how people should be training for both.
Absolutely. So after your season comes to an end, it should already start into that build season.
Build season, I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you take the metrics, you said, look, I achieved these things last season, but I want a little bit more. So you take that information and you go into the build season and you start putting on some weight, you start sharpening those techniques, you improve your methods. Your methods should always change. You have your principles and your methods. So that's going to be really going into that season, off that build season. In season, you shouldn't be building at all. You should really just be maintaining and recovering.
Yeah. And I suppose, you being an MMJ fighter, you've taught big, giant football players. I mean, there's so many different ways to train based on the different sports. It's probably why you need to make sure you're talking with, health professionals, your coaches, and your fitness experts like yourself.
It is. I mean, me, myself, I'm always going to be a student, no matter what. I always like to say, always have a mind of a white belt. Yeah. Always stay curious. I'm a nerd when it comes to it. So there's so many resources, but you want to make sure you're sourcing credibility too. You always want to be able to be obsessed. Yeah. Be obsessed with what you do and your passion.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the warm-up routine. I feel like this is so underrated. I've gone to a lot of games where I just see athletes kind of haphazardly going through warm-ups, and then guess what? They don't play so well during the game. I mean, the warm-up before the game is so important, and usually it starts at home, right? I tell my guys, you got to wake up, you got to be doing bands, you got to be stretching in the morning, and then you got to do that when you get to the game, right? I mean, what kind of routines do you suggest?
You can quote me on this. Your warm-up is everything. I tell my boxers, my students, you can't cook with cold grease. Your body needs to be warm. When you have a good sweat, that's a byproduct of your engine being on. So when it comes to a warm-up, and I'll use the example of either a pitcher or a quarterback, you should not throw to warm up. You should warm up to throw. You should make sure that you're doing dynamic movements. You should make sure you're stretching. You have your full range of motion. You're applying those same movements that you're going to do in your sport in your warm-up. You should be able to have a routine, have a plan going into your warm-up, taking the time to make sure that your nervous system is firing, you have elastic muscles, you feel warm, and then you avoid injury because you're ready for coordinated work.
Yeah, I was talking to a college scout for baseball yesterday, and he was a former pitcher, and he said that his routine would last half hour to an hour before he even leaves the door at home, before the warm-up's on the field, right? The warm-up starts like when you wake up. Right? You gotta have that mentality.
Absolutely. You have to know, and I think that's a lot of, and if we can touch on it a little bit, I think that goes into a lot of mental training as well. It's because when you're entering a competition and you have your routine that feels like home, you've done this 1,000 times, you're in that competitive field. You know, okay, I've done this before. This is my routine. This is my warm up, and get you in that game mode the right way.
Nutrition, the supplements, the foundation, the pyramid approach. Talk about that.
I'm big on the pyramid approach, right? So the base of the pyramid is going to be your discipline. It's going to be, again, your routines. It's going to be your nutrition. The sides that build to the peak being the top of our goals of the highs we want to reach, the supplements are exactly that. It's supplementation. You want to make sure that you have that strong foundation. A lot of times, all the time, I've got players, coach, what about creatine? What about this protein? What about this? Those are great. But I always ask, okay, well, how's your sleep? How's your nutrition? Are you stretching? Are you recovering? What do your daily routines look like? Get that down first, because you're not going to be able to capture all the benefits of those supplements. Now, creatine is great. It's one of the most studied supplements out there. I would always say, check with a medical professional, depending on how older you are, but do your research. Know where you're getting, know what you're putting into your body. That's the number one thing.
Coach Mike, I see some of these videos of you doing a lot of agility and training, and I just think it's so underrated. I feel like these athletes just want to put up the muscle, have the beach body, and they don't understand why they're tearing this or this gets sore, because they're not doing enough of what we're watching right now.
You can't skip steps.
Yeah.
It's okay being slow a little bit. Allow yourself, especially if you're switching sports, right? Shout out Steven Rodriguez, one of the best DNs in San Diego.
Yeah.
But that's one of the biggest things is we're training. We're going from one sport to another. And this example from track to football. But there is no off season. It's the build season.
Yeah. Hey, Coach Mike, people want to follow you. They want to know your routines, what you've been up to. I know you're a coach. You're a Viking now, right? So where can we follow you, and where can we learn more?
Absolutely. You can follow me on my personal page, Kuzahoncho, Kuzahoncho, and my training page, Forge Athletic.
Coach Mike, thanks for helping us get our kids to the next level,
Absolutely.
Keeping them elite, and most importantly, keeping our kids and our student athletes healthy.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
All right. Coming up here, the Mira Mesa boys basketball team just won the school's first CIF championship. You're going to meet the team and the coaches behind this squad of ballers. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Hey, we've got Coach John Pierce and the Mira Mesa boys basketball team, the CIF champions right here. Wow! The school's first ever championship. Coach, you got to be proud of this group. Walk us through this championship, how proud you are of this team, and what it took to get here.
Yeah, so it's a great group. We've won a lot of games over 2 years, but never won a championship. It's our first championship with this group. So it was good to get it done. First one in school history.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So really, really proud of this group.
All right, talk about the season, when you knew you had something special, and then it started getting closer to playoffs. They just kept on winning.
Yeah, well, our goal was to be in the Open Division. We wanted an Open Division championship, and just narrowly missed that by a little bit. But we kept saying we're exactly where we need to be, which was in D1, and a couple weeks later, 2 weeks later, we're champions.
How about that? That is awesome. So has it set in? I know it's been a few weeks since you guys won it all. I mean, it takes a little while for it to set in and for you to realize really what you guys accomplished throughout the season, right?
Yeah. It's been a good ride. Yeah. I think the glow is still going, right, guys?
Yeah, you guys still feeling it? You guys still feeling it? Okay, good. When you had that big championship game, I know it was what, against Christian. You guys kind of were back and forth a little bit, right? Talk a little bit about that game, how you had to overcome a few obstacles there.
Yeah, I mean, they're a great team. Yeah. Great team, talented team. They got off to a good start, but we responded, made a couple of adjustments at halftime, and we just turned up the pressure on them and kind of played our way a little bit more, which is really fast, really free.
What do you tell the kids when you're down? I think it was like 16-8 after the first, and down a few at halftime. What do you tell kids to get them inspired, to get them up, to get them going, to light that fire?
Again, our motto once we made D1 was we're exactly where we need to be.
Yeah, I like that.
So when we were down early, we're exactly where we need to be.
That's great. How many returners we got? You guys expecting big things next year?
8 returners. Excited what we got coming back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a different team. Yeah. Maybe stylistically a little different, but we're excited,
Okay, awesome. Let's go say hi to the team, shall we? Let's say hi to everyone here. Hi, your name, your grade, and then what your favorite part of this team is.
Hi, my name is Billy Dorn. I'm a freshman. My favorite part about this team is just building memories our last lifetime.
I love that.
My name is Zach Tebbington. I'm a junior, and my favorite thing about this team is playing with my friends.
My name is Justin Bingham. I'm a junior, and my favorite part about being a part of this team is making memories with them. My name is Dean Hudson. I'm a junior, and my favorite part is spending time with my teammates.
My name is Malachi Callier. I'm 16. I'm a junior, and one thing I love doing is building connections with them.
My name's Gabe Granger. I'm a sophomore, and the favorite thing about this team has got to be the brotherhood.
My name is Ali Papal. I'm a senior. My favorite part about the team is the brotherhood.
My name is Jeremy Atenko, and I'm a senior. My favorite part of being on this team is being with my teammates.
My name is Tim Doran. I'm a senior, and the favorite part of being on the team, just a brotherhood. It's just all fun, and I enjoy it.
My name is Diego Ortiz. I'm a senior. My favorite part of being on the team is I've been able to play in front of the Mira Mesa community.
My name is Jace Davis. I'm a senior, and my favorite part of being a part of this team are the brothers I've made.
My name is Che Lesfrance. I'm a senior, and my favorite part of the team is making face clip talks and being part of the family.
Having some fun. Yeah, good.
My name is Shea Ferguson, sophomore. My favorite part was the brotherhood.
Awesome.
My name is Jeremiah McCaleb. I'm a senior. My favorite part about the team was brotherhood.
All right, I'm going to sneak back here. I'm going to say hi to the rest of the coaches. Hey guys, say your name and what do you love about this group?
My name is Nick Zambrano, and I love that this group is a family and how much fun they have together.
Awesome. Great job, coaches.
My name is Brendan Simpson, and I just love the brotherhood and the culture that we built bringing the championship.
Nice.
I'm Dominic Avestro. I just love game nights.
My name's Shay.
Awesome. Hey, you guys all had a great part in this. I mean, talk about the coaching staff, too. You can't do it without them, right?
Yeah, no, great group of guys. Dom and Nick have been with us for a couple of years now, and really gave us some consistency. And then Brendan jumped on. He's, I would like to say, our graduate assistant right now. He added a spark to the team. And actually, our longest-standing member of the program is Jay Maple. He's been with the program longer than anybody here.
That's awesome.
And finally got the monkey off his back with the championship as well. So again, everybody plays their own part, their own role.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, yeah.
And let's how about the students, the staff, the school that rallied around you guys? Yeah. They were at the games. They were getting you guys going. What do you want to say to Mira Mesa High School right now, guys?
What do we call it? What do we call it?
The Mecca.
The Mecca.
The Mecca.
The Mecca.
That's great. Yeah, okay. Hey, so for the rest of the kids that are learning to play basketball right now, that want to be in these guys' big shoes some days, what kind of advice do you have to get them and their team to this kind of level?
Sure. Just play the game a lot. You gotta learn by playing the game. We like to play fast. We like to play free. So if you like to play a fun style of basketball, and you're a future Marauder, that's what we like to do. So yeah, just play the game a lot, lean into it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a passion for it,
Sure.
right, guys?
You
Gotta have that passion. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run a little route real quick. Can we do that? Who's got the ball? Let's go. Here we go. A couple passes. Here we go. Okay, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Boom. 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 Someone give me an alley-oop or something. Go, 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 go. Get it. Hey, there we go. All right, we're taking a quick break. We'll be right back. Yeah, they weren't going to pass it to me. They know I'm a hockey player, not much of a dunker. You heard Coach John Pierce say that they have 8 returners for next year. So Mira Mesa, yeah, they're going to be another team to watch. Speaking of who to watch, we have Marshall Thomas from Marsh on the mic coming up here after the break. The top prep games and players of the week on the other end. Keep it here. Hey, welcome back to Game Time with Eric Connert. We are tracking all the big high school matchups for the week. We have Marshall Thomas from Marsh on the mic joining us live on Game Time. How you doing, Marsh? Things good?
I'm doing great. It's a great day to have a great day, Eric.
It's a great day indeed. Anytime I get to see you, buddy. Let's talk high school sports here. Yes. We're tracking some big baseball games, and we're also getting into some softball.
Yes, absolutely. So we want to touch base. Last Friday, I had the honor of being the PA announcer at Petco Park.
Nice.
For the Escondido against Mission Hills game. And we had Noah Litchfield, the senior for Mission Hills, pitched a one-hitter at Petco Park. Ooh. I can't imagine the feeling. I got to talk to him after the game a little bit. Good young man, good student athlete, and he performed at the highest stage in his high school career. So kudos to Noah Litchfield.
That's awesome. I mean, a future Tiger right there, right?
Absolutely.
What else are you keeping an eye on?
Okay, and yesterday, number 4 Eastlake went on the road against a tough number 7 Bonita Vista team led by LSU commit Zoan Watson. He went 2 for 4 with a double and RBI. He's been on varsity since his freshman year. And he's been showing improvement, committed to LSU, I believe, last year.
Okay.
And good lineage. His dad, E.J. Watson, was a La Jolla Vikings legend and Colorado State Ram legend, running back out of San Diego as well. But wow. Zoan Watson did good. I know this is something you may not want to hear, but number 6 San Marcos went on the road against Del Norte, got in the top 10 on that big win over Rancho Bernardo.
Right,
but
they had 3 wins over RB, and then they make the top 10, and then they fall short to San Marcos. They're a good squad, right?
Oh, absolutely. The top 10 in San Diego County is, pound for pound. It gets no tougher. Anywhere you go on the road or at home, you're going to have a tough battle. Today's big game, though, Eric.
Yeah, let's dive into it.
Number 8, Point Loma, takes a trip north to the Dons of Cathedral Catholic.
I like this
game
matchup.
of the day. So looking forward to that. Again, that league right there.
Yeah, anytime you get 2 top 10s in Cathedral, like we've been talking about, they're roll Dons roll right now, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're loaded from top to bottom, pitching as well, good coaching. So again, you know what you're in for when you take a trip to Cathedral.
And what I love is when I'm at the ball fields and I hear the crack of the bat and all the ladies going crazy on the other side for softball, right? We want to talk about our softball players, some of the big matchups, some of the ladies that are just killing it right now.
Absolutely. So the number 1 team in the county is Mater Dei Catholic. But
Okay.
number 3 in the county, Carlsbad Lancers, they're 16-1. And they're led by they have a player, Gabriella Navarro. She leads the county with 11 home runs. But they have their pitcher, Sophia Tillis, UCSD commit. She leads the county with 15 wins and 161 strikeouts. I mean, you have the top home run hitter and the top pitcher, and you only lost 1 game so far this year?
That is some incredible
Be on the lookout for the Lancers of Carlsbad High School.
Yeah, and she's going to be playing, much more softball to come here, so that'll be good to see her.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Any other matchups you want to touch on throughout the week here?
Yes, so today, again, very impartial, but Madison goes on the road to Claremont, so a Claremont rival, the Warhawks and the Chieftains. Madison was victorious on Monday, so that's their league matchup as well. So, and want to give a shout out to Coach Matt Green at Canyon Hills Rattlers, led by Taylor Sheriff. They're doing a great job out there. I know they don't get a lot of publicity, but
right.
I've been watching you guys. Shout out to my Rattlers out there. They're doing a good job. Taylor's hit 2 home runs and doing a good job. Coach Matt Green's doing a good job with the Rattlers.
And where are we at in the season for people that are just joining this that are like, look, I know baseball, I know softball, I know their seasons, go well into the spring. We're starting to get pretty close to halfway through. Is that right?
Oh, we're actually a few weeks away from the end of the season. This is league play, so there's about 3 more.
Things are starting to really matter right now.
Absolutely, yeah. League play. There's each team's, depending on the league, you either play 2 or 3 games all week. So you're the road, or a home, road, home.
Okay.
And that's where we're at right now. So about 3 more weeks left of league play, then we hit the playoffs. So with school ending, we're moving and grooving. It's not stopping. And, this is where you'll see high-level baseball throughout the county.
Yeah, and this is the time for people to get on the scouts and coaches' radars. I know that there's a commit day is coming soon for a lot of the high schools. I've been seeing that on their social media pages. I mean, what a special day for these high school athletes finding out and telling everyone where they're going to be going to college. Many of them, especially in San Diego County, D1 athletes, full-ride scholarships. I mean, these are life-changing moments. So it'll be fun to watch some of these big celebrations that are going to be happening here.
Absolutely. And for me, the big thing for me when I'm at, announcing games is senior night.
Yeah.
And then seeing the emotion when these kids realize, wow, this is potentially my last home game if it's, the team doesn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And they kind of just reflect, man, freshman year just started. Now I'm a senior, their parents, the emotions.
Yeah.
So shout out to all the seniors class of 2026.
That's right.
Keep up, do your best and to give it all you got because, you get one shot, so you got to take it.
Absolutely. And that's why we love them getting shout-outs here. So, Marsh on the mic, thanks for joining us. Where can people learn more about you and where you're going to be headed and all the games that you call? Because you got that beautiful voice. We want to hear it live at the fields.
Yeah, so I should be this Friday back at Madison where Claremont comes to the Madhouse for baseball. You can find me on Instagram at Marsh on the mic as well. So MarshOnthemic.
All right, Marsh, you're the man. Appreciate you coming on here.
Thank you.
Taking a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back here, everyone. Yeah, we want to talk a couple other sports here. The San Diego Soccer is taking the floor one final time this season, a winner-take-all MASL championship game against Milwaukee. The Ron Newman Cup Finals came down to this game, 3 showdown after San Diego snagged Game 1, and the Wave came back to beat San Diego in Game 2. The Sockers were in search of their 17th title at Front Wave Arena. San Diego winning another Ron Newman Cup. This one wasn't even close, folks. They beat Milwaukee 10-3. They remain the class of the MASL. Let's talk the Mariners taking on the Athletics last Wednesday when pitcher Logan Gilbert gets a comebacker hit right into his jersey. We got to show this video to you here.
Right back, and it is caught. No. It's in his shirt. Logan Gilbert wore that one.
He literally wore that one. Yeah, instead of getting hit with the ball, Gilbert's uniform caught it for him. Unfortunately, get this, you can't catch a ball for an out with your clothing, so it was an infield hit. By the way, that was 108 miles per hour right between the buttons. The Mariners will go on to win this game 5-4. And what a scene at the home of Chris Johnson, the Aztecs cornerback, taken by the Miami Dolphins. Hit it up from number 30 to number 27 to get him. He's a lockdown corner who impressed at the NFL Combine with a 4.40 40-yard dash. Johnson also received the highest score in athleticism among those in his position. So it'll be fun to see him in the Dolphins uniform. That is going to do it for us for this episode of Game Time with Eric Connert. Be sure you keep that competitive spirit up, everyone. And in the words of Babe Ruth, never let the fear of striking out get in your way. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next week.